Hello, guys. So I felt it necessary to come on here tonight to speak about some prophetic things in relation that's happening today. And so the first thing I wanted to talk about was the reaction of the U.S. citizens concerning this war with Iran and also concerning Israel. There have been lots of talks saying, why is the United States supporting Israel? Now, this is for our watchmen and our remnants and those who are waiting for Christ's return. It's important that you understand this one valuable, important information. In Daniel 7:4, Daniel sees a vision of four beasts that comes up from the sea. The first beast, he said, was likened unto a lion with eagle's wings. That same beast he watches as the eagle's wings were separated from the lion. The lion, if you've seen my other videos, I attribute to Great Britain. The eagle's wings, the United States. Now, prophecy is symbolic, and so you must be able to see in those symbols countries that line up with that beast. So we have the lion with eagle's wings, which is Great Britain, but the wings were separated from the lion. The wings, eagle's wings, symbol of the United States, the eagle. The separation took place spiritually in Daniel, but in real life, in the physical world, that separation took place in 1776 when the United States got its independence from Great Britain. Now, the other time that the eagle's wings were mentioned did not take place again until Revelation 12:14. And in Revelation 12:14, what was said that is that the eagle's wings was there to protect the woman being Israel. So what you have is America's core assignment back in Daniel 7:4 and Revelation 12:14. That job was assigned to her to protect the woman. The woman in Revelation being Israel. And Revelation 12:14 said, the eagle shall protect the woman for times and times of years. That is the responsibility of the eagle. Now, Americans, we have to get out this idea, especially Christians, right? If you're not a Christian and you don't believe this, this is not for you. Christians, you have to get out of the idea that America is only about America. Because the very nature of us protecting the woman as we were designed to do is to keep us in the position we are, to keep us wealthy. Because in Genesis, the Bible says, those who protect Israel will be blessed. And because of us protecting Israel, we are continually blessed. Now, does that mean we support Israel's actions? No, we don't. But does that mean we have to stand by her? Yes, we do. That's the only reason we were separated from the lion to do that, because all the other beasts will come against Israel. And the eagle's wings is set up to protect her until they come against her and then Jesus shows up. So don't get caught up in everyday activity. Jesus is bigger than just America. So if you look at the prophecies, the way it was written, you have to understand that the eagle nation, America, was set apart to protect the woman, Israel. Our job is not to persecute her. It's not to discipline her. It's not to correct her, because Jesus himself says he will do that. God himself says he will do that. And we have no reason to believe he won't, because he's done it in the past and he'll do it again until he comes back and fights for her. If you read the Bible, that's pretty much the whole story. So remnants and watchmen, don't get caught up in this, why are we going to war for Israel? Because that's our assignment, to protect Israel. And there's evidence of that. Look at our UN. We are sitting in the United Nations with all the four beasts present. United Kingdom, Russia, China, and Franco-German, which is the head of the EU, meaning France and Germany. The eagle is in the Security Council to protect that woman. And if you don't believe me, go ahead and check how many times the U.S. has used its veto power just to protect the woman. Every single president that's been in charge of the eagle is in a position to protect the woman. And if they don't protect the woman, America faces severe consequences. So we need to know that that is our role. Our role is to protect the woman, not to punish her, not to ignore her, because that is reserved for God to do, not for us to do. So let's think about this. We are looking for eternity with Jesus Christ. So therefore, all we are told to do is watch the signs. Jesus in Matthew says, watch and observe, and also pray. Pray. And the Bible is funny because it says, pray for peace. Yet he talks about false peace. So what I'm imploring you to do, watchmen, remnants, Christians, is to think about what's going on. It's bigger than America. It's bigger than America. And as long as America continues to protect Israel, she will be blessed. That is the only reason she was separated, to do that. Now, is America great? Yes, we are. And don't forget, we are being led in this time by the Restrainer. Therefore, while the Restrainer is active, there is nothing that anyone can do to the United States. And it's amazing that all these things are conversion at the same time. The Restrainer and its protection of Israel. The Restrainer withholds everything that's happening, not just to America, but to Israel in particular. He is restraining until that time. And once he is out the way, once the Restrainer, Donald Trump, is out the way, if the timeline is correct, then 2 Thessalonians says, the man of sin will rise. And until next time, we'll talk about, well, my hopes is next time that we'll talk about who the man of sin is, since he is the next person that I'm highlighting in the end time. But at the same time, I want to caution us Christians that our only job is to pray for Israel, pray for America, ask God to handle whatever is going on. And as Jesus says, to watch. That's the watchman's burden. That's the watchman's call. Until next time, peace be with you. Stay prayerful. Stay watching.